Hi everyone, Josh Harrison here. Hope you're doing really well. We just thought we'd share with you some very exciting news. We've had another offer accepted on a property, and even though we've had this multiple times, the great feeling of having an offer accepted really doesn't go away. It's brilliant. It's the culmination of lots of hard work. But there's a couple of points I think are really helpful to share. The first one is property opportunities are still available even in hot and rising markets. There are property opportunities even in hot and rising markets for those who are willing to go and search for them. So don't be discouraged. There are opportunities out there. Keep looking. And the second point is our offer accepted is only one step. We have just followed a process and we have followed the principle of taking the next step. And now we've had an offer accepted, there is a next step after it. And just a thought, it might be interesting to know a little bit about the story, how we got this one. Because you might be interested to learn that this offer we had accepted is on a property we didn't even book to view. What happened was we had an opportunity came up. I made the phone call, I booked a viewing, and I turned up to do the inspection. And while I was outside the front of the house, taking photographs and scribbling a few notes, past me came the valuer, parked up a short distance up the street, got out and walked over towards me. And I could tell by his body language, he just felt apologetic. And after the hi, how are you, how are things? He said, I'm really sorry, Josh. I actually haven't got the keys for number 40. We had a valuer who's gone around and taken pictures and done his evaluation, and we have a record of him checking the keys back in, but we actually can't find the physical keys in the office. I'm really sorry, we can't get in, we can't get access. However, and he presented like this, he said, I have got 2 properties which we have just taken instructions for this morning, and I've been around to take photographs. They're not even on the market yet. We'd like to go and see them. Now, normally it's a thanks, but no thanks. I have a schedule. I'm sticking to what I've done based upon the work I've done in the previous weeks and days. So normally it's a thanks, but no thanks. However, because we know him and he knows us, we've had multiple offers accepted with him. We've gone through to completion. We've done what's right by them. He knows what we need and what we're looking for. So I said, sure, okay, let's go and have a look. So the first one wasn't really going to be as suitable for a buy-to-let. Not massive, not for us. Moved on to the second viewing. Gave my feedback on both at the end of the 2 viewings, and I said I'd go away and make a few phone calls. I got in the car and I literally made a phone call there and then on the way home, about 15 minutes, followed it up with an email, just taking the next step. Long story short, we put the offer in, gave our feedback, offer accepted. Now, here's the thing. All we did is we took the next step. Right back from the beginning, we did the searches, we made the phone calls, we booked the viewings, we did the inspections, we gave the feedback, we gave our offer, and so on, just taking the next step. So the question now is, well, what's the next step for us? For us, we are in the process of now doing the conveyancing, and we're also in the process of raising the finance to do the refurbishment, a fixed amount for a fixed term with a fixed return. The question for you is, if you're involved in property or interested in getting involved, what's next for you? Because if you follow a process and just take the next step, you will get to a point where eventually you end up buying a property. It just happens. So now, in the comment section, either share what your next steps are, or if you're just not sure, then feel free to share it as a question and I will try and get back to you with 1, 2 or 3 suggestions. And for the observant, you might say, well, why would you give me up to 3 suggestions if it's just the next step, singular? Great question, because I don't know what you've done in the past. So I'll give you a couple or 3, and then you can go away and choose it. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. We really appreciate your support. Thank you for sharing this good news with us, and we'd love to try and help out if we can. So feel free to share your questions and your next steps, and we'll get back to you. My name is Josh Harrison. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.